This is the new DJI Mic Mini, and I think it's the best wireless mic you can get right now for less than £150. So in today's video, I'm going to unbox it and tell you everything you need to know, and if you should get one over some of the new alternatives in this price range like the Rode Wireless Micro. Hello everyone, it's Riej and welcome back to another video. Oh, and if you're wondering how it sounds, well, this video is entirely recorded with the DJI Mic Mini plugged directly into my M4 Mac Mini recording inside Final Cut Pro. So let me know down below how you think it sounds. Alright, so starting with features, with the Mic Mini being newer, it gets a few cool new features that even the Mic 2 doesn't have, like auto leveling or auto gain, making it very beginner friendly. I've been using it for a couple of weeks now with auto leveling on, and I've had zero issues with clipping. It also has 2 levels of noise cancelling, and it removes unwanted noise without making your voice sound edited. One thing to note though is that if you turn on noise cancelling on one transmitter, it turns it on also on the other transmitter. So you can't have noise cancelling on one transmitter without having it on the other as well, unless when it's connected via Bluetooth. Oh, and it has a pretty impressive transmission range of 400 meters compared to the Mic 2's 250 meter range. When it comes to the look and design of the DJI Mic Mini, I have no complaints. It looks very well made despite how lightweight it is. The transmitters only weigh 10 grams and 15 grams with a clip magnet attached. And the magnets are super strong, so you'll have no problem attaching it even to coats. Even the receivers are lighter than they look at only 19 grams. Just take a look at my wife's reaction after I unboxed it. Come check out this mic.
Oh, look, it comes with a bag. Let me. They're so small.
What do you think of the weight?
Yeah, that's really good.
It's really light, isn't it?
Yeah. Hey, that's
Really
strong. Oh, really strong.
Yeah, it clicks like an AirPod.
That's really cool. Look, got little.
Yeah, little pouches. I think that's for the wind muffs.
Oh, for these. Oh, is that what that is?
Yeah.
What's the difference between that one and that one?
I think that one is smaller.
And how does it just...
Let's see if you figure it out.
Oh, I don't want to break it. I'm gonna move. Oh,
There we go. Check out the receiver.
is that what this is?
Feel how light it is.
That's only a couple of grams, isn't it? What's this?
That's the gain level, so like the volume basically. As someone who doesn't even care about tech, you can see that she's very impressed with the DJI Mic Mini. Taking a closer look at the receiver, you can see that there is a 5-step gain dial for when you need more or less gain from plus 12 to minus 12 dB. I found that it comes in really handy if you find yourself in a really loud place. The downside, however, is that there is no way to monitor your audio, so you won't be able to know how it sounds prior to recording. So do make sure to have auto leveling on as well. We'll get into how to set that up in the app later in the video. On the back of the receiver is also where you can attach whichever adapter you need for your device. It comes with a USB-C adapter in the charging case, and the best thing about this design is that the receiver fits in the charging case with the adapter on, so you never have to take it off if you only use it for your phone. And the receiver's cover for the adapter also cleverly fits in the charging case, so you won't run the risk of losing it since it's really tiny. But by far, the best thing about the Mic Mini receiver is the USB-C port on the receiver. You can plug in a charger to top up your phone if it's running low while you're filming. I was very impressed when I found this out because it's a feature that most brands don't think about, so I'm very happy DJI did. The receiver also has a power and link button for when you need them. You normally don't need to link them as it does that automatically when you pop them in the case. The transmitters, however, are very simple. They have a power button that you can press for 2 seconds to turn the transmitter on or off, or press once to enable or disable noise cancelling. They also have a link button that can be used to link the transmitter back to the receiver, a Bluetooth device, or a DJI filming device that supports DJI's Osmo audio. I don't have any other DJI device that supports this, so I haven't been able to test it out, but from what I've seen, it sounds pretty decent. Oh, and you cannot connect the Mic Mini transmitter to the Mic 2 receiver or vice versa. The transmitters can also be connected directly to your phone via Bluetooth to record audio, but mind you, the audio quality via Bluetooth is not good. In most cases, I'd rather use my iPhone 15 Pro's internal mic instead of the transmitter connected via Bluetooth, but I guess at least it has it for when you're in a pinch. Just take a listen to how it sounds. Alright, so this is the sound from the DJI Mic Mini connected via Bluetooth to my iPhone 15 Pro with no noise reduction on. And I'm in IKEA, so you can hear the ambient sound. And to me, Bluetooth is really bad. You probably should never use it, but then just wanted to test it out for you to see. And next I'm going to turn the noise reduction on. So you can just hit the power button here to turn noise reduction on. That light will come on like that. So now noise reduction is set to strong. I will do another one and turn it on to medium. So this is the sound from the DJI Mic Mini with noise reduction set to strong. I've done this test before and I've listened to it, and the noise reduction set to strong is really bad. Like it's worse than the noise reduction off. So I'll definitely not use this with noise reduction set to strong. And next you hear how it sounds, and someone just moved the chair there so you can hear how it's trying to cancel out the noise. And next I'll do it with noise reduction set to medium. I think that one is a little bit better, but if you're in a pinch and you want to use Bluetooth, just leave noise reduction off because it's going to be better in my opinion. So yeah, all right, so now noise reduction is set to basic, and as you can hear, it's still not good, but then it's better than strong, and noise reduction off entirely is better than noise reduction on. So if you're in a pinch and you have to use the DJI Mic Mini with Bluetooth to your phone instead of having the receiver, I would say just leave the noise reduction off. I can just quickly turn it off. So you see, with the noise reduction off, it sounds a bit better, but Bluetooth connection alone is just not good. So just use the receiver connected directly to your phone, and that will still give you way better sound than Bluetooth would.
So this is the sound from my DJI Mic Mini plugged into my iPhone 15 Pro with noise reduction on basic. And this is how I sound from the DJI Mic Mini plugged into my iPhone 15 Pro with noise reduction on strong. And then finally, this is how we sound from the DJI Mic Mini still plugged into my iPhone 15 Pro with noise reduction completely off. How do you think it sounds?
And once connected to your phone via Bluetooth for the first time, you don't need to connect them again. The transmitters will automatically connect to your phone when taken out of the case and disconnect when placed back into the case. I couldn't, however, for the life of me get it to work in the stock camera app on my iPhone 15 Pro via Bluetooth though, maybe because you can't select an audio input source in the camera app. But it worked fine when I selected the Mic Mini as my audio source in the Blackmagic camera app, which is what I recommend you use anyway. I also noticed that while you can connect both transmitters to your phone at the same time, only the last connected transmitter can be selected as an audio input source in the Blackmagic camera app. And even if you manually select the other transmitter, it will be deselected unless you place the other transmitter in the charging case. And if you go into the DJI Mimo app while the transmitter is connected via Bluetooth, you'll be able to open its individual settings and turn off a few settings or update its firmware. Getting the transmitter out of Bluetooth connection, however, wasn't as straightforward as pressing the link button again, but I later figured it out, so let me save you some time. You just need to double press the link button on the transmitter once you've connected them to your phone for the first time via Bluetooth to switch between the receiver and Bluetooth connection. It's pretty seamless actually once you figure it out. You can also hold the link button on the transmitter until it flashes blue and green, and then do the same on the receiver to get them reconnected after connecting to Bluetooth. And firmware updates for my current version could only be done via Bluetooth individually on each device. When I tried to update the firmware on the app with the receiver plugged in via USB-C, I got this prompt. And the Bluetooth connection process is a bit different with the receiver, but the prompt will walk you through it. Okay, so onto the charging case. I think DJI really thought it through this time. Everything you'll need to film on your phone or camera fits in this AirPod-like case. And although it's about 4 or 5 times the size of my AirPods Pro, it can still fit in your pocket, especially if you love cargo pants like I do. And it's not very heavy even when it's fully packed with everything, so it's not going to be dragging down your pants. Oh, and the 3.5mm cable provided is very satisfyingly bendable, by the way, which is why it can be folded to fit in the lid of the charging case. And with the charging case, the DJI Mic Mini has a total operating time of 48 hours, which is very impressive considering the Mic 2's is just 18 hours. And each transmitter offers up to 11.5 hours of operating time, while the receiver offers about 10.5 hours. And a fully charged case can fully charge both transmitters and receiver about 3.5 times. That's really good. And according to DJI, 5 minutes of charge can provide about an hour of use. Since the receiver doesn't have a screen, you'll need to download the DJI Mimo app to connect the receiver to your phone to change certain settings like the strength of noise reduction, whether you want it on strong or basic. And in the app, you can select whether you want both transmitters to record to one mono track or to separate tracks in stereo, so you can split them up in 2 mono tracks in post. That way, if someone is too loud on one track, you can reduce their volume without affecting the other track as well. And when it's set to mono, you can also turn on a safety track, which will record the main track at a normal volume and a backup track at -6 dB. You can also turn on a low cut filter to remove hum from your audio. But I found that it wasn't really necessary, as the noise cancelling did a great job of removing unwanted sounds. There's also a few other settings you can play with, like turning on auto on off with camera to make sure your receiver turns off when your camera is off to save battery. Or you can turn off the LEDs on the transmitters if they are visible and you don't want them to be distracting, especially when you have noise cancelling enabled, because both lights on the transmitter light up. And speaking of indicator light, there's quite a few, so I'd advise you take a quick look at the user manual to see what the various colors mean, because I personally wasn't able to to figure them out on my own, so I'll leave a link to the user manual down in the description. Okay, so now onto the price and what you get compared to two of the best wireless microphones out there in a similar price range and transmitter size. You can get the DJI Mic Mini with one transmitter and one receiver if that's all you need for just £79 or $89 US. And mind you, that doesn't come with a charging case. Instead, you get this really cute docking station to charge the transmitter, two fair windshields, and a USB-C adapter. You also get a compact travel pouch similar to the one that comes with a full combo. All for £145 or $169 US. You can get the full 2 transmitter 1 receiver package with a charging case, 2 sets of fair windshields, and a USB-C adapter for your phone or computer. And that option comes with everything except the lightning adapter. So if you have an older iPhone, you need to pick that up separately. And for what you get, I think this is a really good deal, which is why I picked one up the moment they were released. And comparing that with the most popular wireless mic before the DJI Mic 2 was released, the Holyland Lark M2 retails for £169 or $139 US for the combo option with all 3 receivers and 2 transmitters. I do, however, prefer DJI's implementation of having one receiver that can connect to your camera and also fit the USB-C and lightning adapters. That way, everything fits neatly inside the charging case. Another option of small wireless microphones is the Rode Wireless Micro. It comes in at the same price as the Mic Mini, but in my opinion, it's not a great option as it lacks the ability to be connected to a camera, and it's just a very simple wireless microphone for mobile devices with no physical controls, forcing you to control everything in Rode's app. And compared to the DJI Mic 2, the Mic Mini is a great option if you want a very simple, straightforward setup with all the features of the Holyland and the Rode, and don't mind not having 32-bit float, internal recording, or the ability to mount it directly to a Sony camera with the hot shoe adapter like you can do on the Mic 2. I know that DJI probably won't release the Sony hot shoe adapter for the Mic Mini, but I'm still really hoping for it as it will make the Mic Mini even better in my opinion. I also wish the transmitters had 3.5mm port to plug in a lavalier so I can turn my Rode Video Mic Go 2 into a wireless mic, but it's not the end of the world as the Mic Mini sounds really good. Alright, so do I recommend the DJI Mic Mini? Well, my answer is an outstanding yes, unless these 3 features are really important to you. The first one being 32-bit float internal recording in the transmitters, giving you an extra backup and peace of mind, to be honest, if the transmission cuts out. 2 is the ability to connect the lavalier mic to the transmitter, which is a real concern for me, to be honest, but it's not a deal breaker. And the third reason, which would have been a deal breaker for me if the Mic Mini was over £200, is the Sony hot shoe adapter, because I'll definitely pay an extra £50 to not need a cable. And of course, that only applies if you shoot Sony. And so if that's the case for you, then go for the DJI Mic 2 or the Rode Wireless Pro or the new Rode Wireless Go Gen 3 soon to be released next month. But for me, the Mic Mini is honestly better than any of the alternatives out there today in the £150 price range with all the features I actually need. So I'm very happy with my purchase. And I'll leave links to the Mic Mini and some other great alternatives down in the description, so check them out if you're interested in grabbing one for yourself. Well, there you have it guys. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to check out my M4 Mac Mini video next, right here. Thanks a lot for watching, and until next time, peace.